We are about to go to the beach. Not a Florida beach. Not a Wisconsin, Lake Michigan kind of a beach. But a Pacific Northwest kind of a beach. And I'm taking you with me for the very first time. Are you ready? Let's do this. Trucks back to back. Oh, I have to admit they are ugly, but I wonder what it would be like to camp in one. Aberdeen, Washington, the birthplace or home of Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain. You know, they really made a name for themselves in the Seattle grunge movement. So this is where it, I guess, all started with Kurt being here and then heading north. I think we have now officially gone through the downtown part of Aberdeen. Okay, so we are here at Pacific Beach State Park. We are early, but the nice part about this park is that there is a section where you can kind of day camp, and that's what we're going to do as we wait for our official site to open up a little bit later. I'm going to go check out the beach for a little bit right now, and then come on back and, I'm going to do some work in the RV while we get ready again to set up and stay for a couple of days. Again, when I go out camping, I always look for water. I knew I was coming to the beach. I look for water. I come to the beach because my mom loves water, loves the beach. And Mom, this is for you. This is pretty spectacular. This is, again, Pacific Beach State Park. This is where I'm going to be staying, just over there for the next couple of days. But here early, I've got a spot right now at the day use section. Going to enjoy this a little bit. Maybe do some work in the RV for a little while before I park, set up, and then we'll do a tour. Tomorrow, when we get our hike on, I think it's going to be just a really cool long beach hike, and I'm looking forward to it. So while I am waiting to get into my space, I'm going to go ahead and set up because literally it's just maybe 200 yards to where I'm staying. And so I can set everything up and just drive over there. Again, we're right on the beach, so this is absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to really start getting out there and exploring. Okay, I am having a little bit of a problem with my water pump, which I've not had since I've had this RV. I hit the water pump button, and it's not coming on. So I need to troubleshoot this a little bit. My tank is full for water. Where I'm going, I am going to hook up and hook up to city, so maybe that'll change it a little bit. But for right now, I'm a little concerned as to why the water pump isn't working. Okay, the water pump is now working. I went to the back of the rig. There is an outside water pump connection there. I pressed that button. It made a sound and it started to work. I came up front, checked the monitor here, and it says it's on. So we're going to watch this. This could be just user error again, but it's all a part of learning how to manage this Travato. Now I'm going to sit down and do some work on the computer. So I was able to get my work done. Beautiful view. This is the kind of office I'd love to have on a regular basis. It is now time to go check out my site, hook up, and start exploring the park. little confusing how to get around here, but I think I needed to take a left there. So we're going to turn around. There's a turnaround here, and again, go find our spot. So here we are, Pacific Beach State Park. It is about 2.5 hours southwest of Seattle. It is right on the ocean. It is absolutely beautiful. You saw where we were just parked at the day use section. This section where everybody is staying is pretty packed. Still have some minor things to set up, so we're going to do that. And then we'll go take a tour of the park, and I think we're going to walk back into town. There's a little walk into town, and that might be a great way to explore the area as well. And with that, we are all set up. You know, did the pre-setup while I was at the day camp, so that was nice. I actually forgot when I got here that this particular site, Site 41, doesn't have a water hookup. It just has electric, which is nice. And plus, I have water in my tanks. It's up to full, so we should be good here. Just gonna tidy up just a little bit, and then we're gonna explore the park. Not a big hike today. Leave that for tomorrow, but we are going to try and walk on into town and just check that out a little bit, and then a little bit later it'll be dinner time, and we'll make something scrumptious for the first night here at Pacific Beach State Park. Definitely some really cool houses right around the park. I can imagine what it's like to live here. You know, the ocean's right there. It's gotta be beautiful. Now that's the one I like. A little smaller, kind of just like a little cabin. Gotta see what's in the wacky warehouse, right? Definitely some interesting things in the wacky warehouse. the main part of town really isn't a lot. It's really, you walk through it and there's a couple of things, but the area here is just really pretty. I looked at, some property. There's a real estate agent down here, and they had some properties listed, and this is expensive to live out here. But the nice part about it is I am just RVing at the state park, so it's not too bad. And I'm enjoying myself so far. Now, that is an RV. It's a big Class A. Whew. Looks like they have a spot here, almost a permanent spot, and yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't know that I miss my Class A as much. I mean, I miss it because I did a lot to it, fixed it all up and everything, but I just like being able to get in and out a little easier in this Class B. Okay, so this is the back end of the park, actually. Over there is where I stayed at the day use, and then over here is where I'm staying right now. Let's go check out the beach on the other side. So this is the back end of the park. It's directly opposite of me, and I assume some water comes in here maybe at high tide, but right now it's all low tide, and you can go out there, sit out there, and just kind of enjoy it. Still great views even from here. So it was a good time exploring downtown and then heading out onto the beach. Absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to my hike there tomorrow. But in the meantime, it is now time to think about dinner. And we're going to do some shrimp and pasta with a side salad and just enjoy the rest of the night. So dinner was great. I had shrimp with pappardelle pasta, added some mushrooms and some onions in it, and some herbs. It was absolutely delicious. Gonna clean up now and gonna watch a movie a little bit later, but the sun is still up. We're at the beach. We gotta go see the sunset, right? So that's the plan. Now that is a gorgeous sunset. I talked to a guy who is camping here. It has maybe the best spot in the whole campground. He said he and his wife have been coming here for years, and that to get the spot that they have to almost book 9 months in advance, and I can see why. I mean, they are literally right on the beach. I can't imagine what it would be like to wake up to this every day. Beautiful sunset tonight. Can't wait to see what tomorrow night's gonna bring. Gonna put up the shades now and watch a movie before turning in for the night. So I thought I was gonna watch a movie. I ended up fooling around on my phone working on some audio work because I'm going to be on the beach tomorrow, and so I'm going to probably have to do a different mic while I'm out there. So I ended up fiddling around and playing with my TV and playing with this audio. So no movie tonight, but we'll probably watch one tomorrow night. But right now, just gonna close up shop, go to bed, see what happens in the morning. Good morning. I slept pretty good. The weather was perfect. There was a little bit of chill in the air. I had my blanket, and so I was able to get a good night's sleep. It looks like it's going to be another good day out here. It's still a little chilly this morning. So the plan is in just a little bit, we'll get up, have some breakfast, and then we'll do our hike, and we'll go back to the beach and walk along the beach. It looks like there's a nice flat area to hike and enjoy that. And if it's not enough of a hike, I'll take it into town again and get a nice little workout. But that's the plan. I'm gonna go start the day. Good breakfast this morning. Eggs with a bechamel sauce over some bread and some bacon. Can't go wrong with bacon. Gonna clean up a little bit right now and then go out on my beach hike. That's the big plan for today. Having a little issue, won't lie, with my refrigerator. Right now it is cool, but it's not cold. So need to do some troubleshooting and see what's going on with that. Probably won't figure it out this time out, but gonna have to search into the Travato wannabes group to see if other folks are having problems with their refrigerator. I have a Dometic three-way fridge, and so I could switch it to battery. I could try to put it on propane, but I'm going to try and still figure this out. So we'll see. But I'm excited about getting out there on the beach. Had a beautiful sunset last night. Just really love water, love the beach, love the ocean. So I think this could be a fun day out and about. Okay, so it looks like the refrigerator may have tripped a fuse, so flip that back on. We'll see how it goes moving forward. Again, at one point, the refrigerator was working fine. So this time out in particular, it doesn't seem to be working, but hopefully this will fix it and we'll be okay. We'll check in a little bit later. Okay, so the original plan today was going to start on that side, but the way the water's come in, it has kind of cut it off. We may go back there, take our shoes off and cross over, but we're going to go down there first. Okay, this is going to be a little interesting because normally when I'm out here, I do this in boots or when I go on a hike, or if I'm on the sand and I'm just walking for a little bit, I'll use my flip-flops, but I'm going to be walking for a while, so I'm in my sneaks. Water looks beautiful today. May try to get my feet into it a little bit later, but just beautiful being out here. All kinds of interesting things to find here on the beach. Look at this. Yep, clams. I think that's a jellyfish. All sorts of things on the beach. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but up there looks like there's a place where cars can get down onto the beach. We're gonna turn around here just a little bit, but let me see if I can get a better look at it for you. You know, there's just something about the ocean that just kind of calms me. I feel at one, I guess, with the world, and it just relaxes me so much, which is why one day I hope to have a place near the ocean. But until then, you know, the nice part is I can take my Travato out and find places like this all over the world. And so who knows, you know, maybe I'll find another beach, a different place. This is very much different than a Florida beach or a Lake Michigan kind of a beach. But I really am enjoying this, and it helps that the weather is absolutely perfect. Okay, I've been walking past this water too long. Gotta take off my shoes, at least get my feet wet. Mom, this is for you. Got to be honest with you, it's not that cold. It feels really good today, and again, absolutely beautiful. Not sure I'd want to swim in this, but it is beautiful to stand in, and just really gorgeous to look out and just see the water. Whew. This is what it's all about. Okay, so we're gonna try, that's where my stuff is right there. We'll go pick that up, and then we're gonna try and go over here, see if we can get over to the other side. May have to finish this hike in my bare feet, but that's okay. Again, absolutely gorgeous out here. Not quite sure how folks got over there. The tide is coming in a little bit, so I'm not sure how deep it is over there, or whether or not I want to try and walk over there in the water. So this may be the end, but even if this is just the end of the hike and the water, I'm gonna stay here for just a little bit longer because I'm having such a blast. But this may be one of my favorite hikes of the season. Pacific Beach State Park is located in Grays Harbor County. It's about 2.5 hours kind of southwest of Seattle. So the drive, you know, not too bad to get here. It's absolutely gorgeous once you get here. When I arrived, I was early, so I stayed over in the day use area, and it was pretty there. And then when I found my spot, which is spot 41, I really liked that spot as well. However, as I was driving in, there are a lot of spots right on the ocean front. And so if I ever come here again, I'm going to try to get one of those spots. Now, the park is 17 acres and features 2,300 feet of Pacific beachfront access. and it is all flat. You can't drive a car or anything out there, but you can fly a kite, and there are a lot of folks flying kites out there. You could swim in the ocean if you want to. You can just go for long walks. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, we are in a burn ban, so there is no burning anything here at the campsite or on the beach. And right now you can't clam here either, but there are times of the year where I think you can come out here and do some clamming as well. As for the campground, there are 18 standard campsites. There are 41 partial hookup sites. 2 yurts are also available. They were just down the road, so you could stay there as well. Now, you do have 1 dump station. There's also fresh water here in the park for those who need it. There is no water at the sites. Again, I am in site 41. I do have electric here, which is nice, but there's no water. Near the dump station, though, you can pump some fresh water in there. And in the middle of the park, there is kind of a hand pump there. So if you're tent camping or just need to fill up something, you can over there as well. Now, there is a bathhouse area with restrooms and showers. It looks pretty clean. It's kind of in the center of the park. Now, of the campsites here in the campground, 26 of them have water views, all unshaded though, so be aware of that. Now, all of the hookup sites offer electricity and are back in only. The maximum length you can have is 60 feet. There is no question this is a compact campground. Everybody is right on top of each other, but it's really not about that. It's about walking out there, exploring the beach, and really enjoying it. The sunsets are fantastic. This is just a really great place to come. Again, I think I mentioned this before. There's a couple that does have a beachfront view, and they said that they had to book that 9 months in advance. I gotta be honest, you probably need to book it even longer if you want to really have that spot there. But there are a lot of great spots. And again, I'm in 41. I can't really see the water. I can hear it, I can feel it, and then I can walk over there anytime I want. So, Pacific Beach State Park here in Grays Harbor County, definitely worth coming down to if you want to just get away, feel the ocean, hear the ocean, experience the ocean. This is the stop you want to be at. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can always follow me on my website at rvjedeye.com. Get out there, explore new state parks wherever you can. And if you ever get a beach state park, enjoy it, because that water is absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.